So over the last few days, I have had a number of people ask me, how do I transfer my Windows 10 license from my old hard drive to my new hard drive? Or how do I get my key if I didn't get one when I installed Windows 10? Now, look, the answer is really simple. You don't need it. You don't need the key. You don't need to do anything special to transfer it if you're keeping the same hardware, basically the same motherboard. And now look, I've had to explain this to like 5 or 6 different people, I think, or at least 5 or 6 different times, because I think I explained to a few people twice. But anyway, look, the idea is that when you install a license of Windows 10 onto a computer, it sort of identifies your hardware by what it is and its serial numbers and stuff, and it takes a record of that to create I think it's like a digital footprint or digital signature, and then that gets sent to Microsoft, and your license is assigned to that fingerprint, that footprint, that signature. It's digitally assigned to your computer. Now, most of your hardware is on the motherboard. So, and I'm not talking about parts that you can change and that you can replace, like your CPU, your RAM, your expansion cards, like your video card or anything like that. You've got heaps of stuff on your motherboard that you probably don't even think about. Your network card, your audio card, most of those, or audio, you know, they're not cards anymore, they're on board, so they're part of that. Then your USB controllers, your memory controllers in the CPU, your other controllers, your PCI Express controller is all on the motherboard. Actually, wait, no, I think some of that's in CPU. Anyway, there's a lot of chips and a lot of hardware on the motherboard that you don't think about, and they all have signatures, models, serial numbers, and all of that together creates your machine, really, the image of your machine that the license gets tied to. So what happens is that when you install Windows 10, even if you don't put a product key in, when you connect to the internet and go to activate, it connects to Microsoft, and Microsoft goes, hey, we know you have a license already, here you go, and it's activated, usually on first boot, because we just did that earlier. So you don't need to remember a key. You don't need to transfer your install from one drive to another, unless you wanted to keep all your settings and programs and files and all the rest of it. You can do a clean install of Windows 10 to a computer that has been digitally assigned a license before, which basically means that you've installed it and it's been activated with Microsoft, and that's it. Now look, heaps of people back in the day when activation first came out with Windows XP thought, they're going to know who I am, they're going to keep track of me, and you know what, back then Microsoft said, no, we don't keep any personally identifiable information, we can't tell who you are. And back then that was probably true. Not so much anymore. But yeah, you can put your tinfoil hats on and talk about that amongst yourselves, because I don't really care right now. But yeah, just be aware now that Microsoft can actually identify you individually, as far as I know. I don't know if they do, but they have the option to if they want to. Yeah. Anyway, what else was there? There was something else with that as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Maybe we'll leave it at that. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, you can ask me and I will tell you all about it.
Ask me how to fix this.
Yeah, we have a computer here that won't shut down. Brand new build, brand new install of Windows 10. It's not new hardware though. When we shut it down, it will not power off. We have tried every possible power management option under the sun. All Windows updates are up to date as of right now. There are no more available, and we can't fix that. If you have any advice on that, short of doing a clean install again, because that's not going to happen now because it's like 1 in the morning, yeah, please advise. Help. Otherwise, if you want to see more, you can subscribe or follow or whatever else. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.